Oh, okay, the Deathadder. I wanted to talk to you guys about this. I have a goal by the end of this 6-month season. I need to get the Deathadder with Dragonfly Feeding Frenzy. I'm still after that bloody Deathadder god roll, and for goodness sake, it will not drop at all. Never mind the specific roll I want. Bungie have me on an un-RNG list or something. I swear, because the SMG has eluded my grasp for too long. Man, this is the time. If there's a time, this is the time. Whoa, that's... oh, okay. That's a lot of stuff. Right, what the hell did we just get? A Fractal Fist... What? 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 You're kidding me. The most deadest of Iron Banner lobbies. Everyone left constantly. I was the only one capping flags. You know it's bad when I'm capping flags. No way. No way. It's happened. I've got it. I thought it would never happen. Last video I saw. Yes! Yes! Why am I so happy? I don't know. I don't care. I'm happy I finally got it. The Deathadder. Dragonfly Feeding Frenzy. Oh my god. Yes, that's right. I finally have the Solar Recluse. And that is exactly what I'm calling this thing from now on. Because that's what it is. But it's not. Huh? It's not a Recluse. It's a Deathadder. Well, it's basically the same archetype and offers better perks. And it didn't ask. What? Didn't ask. Plus ratio. Also, make more Destiny 1 videos. Oh, shut up, Jimmy. Listen, I've received many comments asking why I even want a bloody Recluse, and now I can finally show you this thing. The vision that I've had all this time. A simpler time. The days of the Recluse. Is the reality that I just wanted an SMG that goes brrr and reloads fast? Yes. But hey, shut up! There's more to it than that! This thing blitzes through enemies, and I just want to show the setup I'm running to make it even better than it already is. Now, I've talked about this in previous videos, but just to summarize, on the Titan there is an exotic leg armor piece that allows for any solo weapon you're using to have a damage bonus for every kill you get with it. A buff which stacks up to 4 times, and at 4 times, that is a 35% damage buff, or around that number. I believe it is 35. Now, that damage buff lasts for around 10 seconds, and to keep the effect going, all you have to do is get a kill within that 10-second time to keep resetting it and enjoying the absolute shredding and reclusing as much as you want. Oh, and also with these exotic legs, the buff also procs when you're hit by stasis as well, just for a little bonus on top of the solar kills. Oh, and another also, you do not have to match your subclass with it, which means you can also run bubble and enjoy another 35% damage buff, which of course stacks with the aforementioned exotic leg armor buff that you'll have going in no time at all. That is a 70% damage buff. 7-0. Am I getting too excited for a bloody SMG? Perhaps. Do I care? Ask me right now. I know you're watching this. No, I do not care. Thanks for asking. I like your face. I'm not finished either, by the way, so stay with me here. Now, I am crap at the best of times with builds to do with Charge of Light, but here's what I've got. Firstly, taking charge. You become Charge of Light when you pick up an orb. It's pretty standard one, that. But we pair that with High Energy Fire. While charged with the said light we will be hoarding, you gain a bonus weapon damage, a damage buff which is an additional 20% onto the current 70% we're at with the bubble, and also the max stack buff with the exotic legs. Swift Charge is up next. This mod can be slotted onto Arc Armor, which essentially allows you to be charged with light directly from SMG kills. So every kill you get with the wonderful Recluse is just feeding into a brand new damage buff. And lastly, on a Void Armor piece, the mod stacks on stacks, which makes you gain an extra stack of charge with light for every time you become charged. So basically double charge per every time you pick up an orb or get an SMG kill. So let's review so far. A Solar Recluse with an almost constant damage buff, which is a 90% buff each time you pop a bubble and start getting only a few kills to kick things off. Oh yeah, this role also has Feeding Frenzy for the ridiculously nice reload speed. Fully aware it is not the same perk as it was from the nerf it got a few months back, but this still is easily stackable and works perfectly for reloading as fast as possible and getting you back to the chaos as soon as possible. I mean, even after only 2 kills, it's a 45% increase in reload speed, so come on, let's not pretend it's utterly useless and not remotely efficient. Plus, you know, Solar Recluse! Oh yeah, and another thing. On top of all of this damage, it also has Dragonfly, just to make sure you're getting the most out of your bullet sprays. I personally switch between minor spec and major spec on this, but throwing Dragonfly spec on definitely isn't a bad idea either. For sure more on the ad control side of things, but very fun nonetheless. Don't believe me? Just ask the countless Hive giving their life just to be in this video. I don't know if you can even call this a build, but this also works perfectly well for pretty much every PvE activity. I'm sure most of you who are watching have your precious Galahorn back in your hands once again. And of course, with it being solar, the buffs from the exotic legs apply to it. And with how ridiculously good Wolfpack rounds work for fetching every soul in a room, getting ×4 with the buff is effortless, so enjoy an even more cracked out Galahorn, on top of the beautiful Recluse. For kinetic pairing, I've been switching between the new Wastelander shotgun. Now, if you get this thing rolled with Adagio, just give it a go. Trust me, it feels very powerful and works very well on any champion or mages. Shreds through them. Other than that, Kinetic, I've also joined the Blinding Grenade Launcher Squad and using this beautifully useful contraption, pardon our dust. Perhaps a little bittersweet to use a weapon named after the quote I see when these servers are pulling a Telesto and breaking in one way or another. But hey, my first roll on this was Blinding, Autoloading, and Vorpal. Hey, not bad. And as for using this baby on the Crucible side of things, so anyway, this has been my mini showcase on this absolute wobbler of a weapon. If you are unsure how to get your hands on the Deathadder, it is a random world drop, so anything you do has a chance of it dropping. Otherwise, your best bet is focusing Umbral engrams on world drops as shown here. And yeah, it's a long shot, and it's extremely frustrating to get, which is exactly why it's one of those weapons that is best sought after indirectly. And what I mean by that is, whenever it decides to drop on whatever rare occasion that is, before you dismantle it, just have a little look at those ending 2 perks, or whichever ones you're looking for. Could be Feeding Frenzy Dragonfly, could be Subsistence Dragonfly. Just have a little look before your mind goes in autopilot mode and insta-dismantles it. So tell me guys, am I crazy for chasing this thing for months now? Do you see an SMG worthy of being called the Solar Recluse? Let me know, because I'm pretty damn happy. Thank you guys so much for watching. It genuinely does make my day to see all of your names come back and leave a comment. I recognize all of you guys, and I truly do appreciate you so much. Much more than you know. Wear a mask and wash your damn hands, you beautiful people. Until next time though guys, take care.